What's
Yo, what's happening? Wait. Pew, pew, pew.
He's doing all the dances.
Yeah, man. I'm going to floss on this couch.
TikTok that.
It's the one you can't do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, I guess you could. I was going to make a joke, but I'm not going to.
Yes.
Welcome to Philly Non-Canon.
Yo.
OP, Damon.
I'm Damien. And hey, we got 200 subscribers now.
We got 200?
Yeah. At the time of recording, we're at exactly 200.
All right. I want 199 of y'all to unsubscribe just to fuck with Damien.
No.
We almost been doing this for a year now. When did we start this?
I think that's a good question. The first episode, maybe
like October?
October
Damn,
or
almost a
something?
year.
Yeah. It was fall season last year. I think it was like whatever the first week of that was. I think it was the first week of this, or maybe the second week. I can't remember. But coming up.
Yeah.
Coming up on it. Yeah. How you doing? What's going on?
Oh, I'm doing horrible, man.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Not doing that great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
trying my best to keep going on.
Yeah. Push forward. 2021. Hey, 2022.
Do you know what
A few
this year?
months away.
Like 2020, I think was such a bad. Like, do you know what 2020 feels like?
Mm-hmm.
Like losing the Super Bowl. So 2021 is
Yeah.
like the Super Bowl hangover, where
Yeah.
you're just like, if I make the playoffs, cool, but we're not gonna win the championship this year.
Yeah.
This year, I'm retooling.
Yeah. It's a rebuilding year.
And 2022 hopefully we'll get some new pieces.
Yeah.
And we'll get a championship out of it.
Yeah. I do. There's like all the memes of like people being like, it's like processing 2020, and then it's like also me realizing 2022 is in 4 months.
Yeah, you're
Oh
like,
my God.
oh shit,
We just lost 2 years.
2 years
We
is
just lost-
gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like 2022 is also like worse.
Dude, Omega variant.
Oh boy.
Omega Shenron variant. It's coming out.
Oh
dude.
man, GT.
Yeah, GT, baby.
That's how you know it's bad.
Yeah.
When it reminds you of Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah, 2020 GT.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's coming, but
COVID's just the truffles. Is it? They were called the truffles, right?
The Truffles Squad, or
It was like that. The race that baby was from.
were
Were they called the truffles
were
or
they
the
truffle-
turl
I
or
don't
the
even know.
turlers or something like that?
Baby GT. Is this guy? Oh yeah, it did come up.
Like they were like designed to destroy the Saiyans.
Yeah, Baby is the last survivor of the Tuffle. Wow,
Tuffles.
I would have not.
Tuffles. I call them truffles.
Yeah.
Tuffles. And they were created in the lab, so you guys.
Baby was a lab leak. Baby was a lab. He wasn't supposed to. He wasn't supposed to come out. Was he actually? I can't remember.
He was created in the lab. Yes.
Did he get leaked out? That'd be funny.
He was not supposed to be released, and I think Goku accidentally released him, or Jiro released him.
Dr. Mew.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Mew, and then Dr. Mew and Jiro team up in hell to
Yeah.
make Super Android 17.
Super Android 17. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Which wasn't a bad arc. The Super Android 17 arc wasn't bad.
I actually never saw it. Actually stopped watching after the Baby arc.
Baby
Yeah.
arc's not bad either, but
Yeah.
it's just like, what's going on? What's happening? It doesn't like feel like Dragon Ball anything. It's just like,
Yeah, it's like a way darker, I feel like.
yeah, it like misses the mark. It feels like bad fan fiction.
Yeah.
There is like one dope moment when Piccolo dies. That's fire.
Oh, he like stays with the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earth blows up.
Mm-hmm.
And what else was good?
I think there's stuff that's good. I mean, I watched it when I was like so young. I remember like the guy who's the planet. He's like the general, and he's like, "I'm the whole planet," and you're like,
Yeah.
"Whoa."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like, yeah, I don't really know. I think I saw some clips from Omega Shenron fights SS4 Gogeta
Gogeta, yeah.
for like a second.
SS4 Gogeta was cool.
Yeah, he's like too powerful to be fused.
Fused together, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, nothing. Yeah, I don't think I watched too much of it. You watching anything right now?
Started Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah.
I'm halfway through episode 1. They just spoiler alert. They just got their ass kicked. So
Yeah.
far, I'm just kind of like, I know it's all set up, but I'm kind of like, I don't get the hype.
Yeah, I'm fully caught up. I'm week to week with it, and I like it. I actually don't know why it's as popular as it is. I know it's very popular with the ladies because there's a bunch of pretty boys.
Pretty boys with weird hair.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't really know because it has. I don't know. It's I don't know what the manga's like. I don't know how much gets lost in translation. I don't think the it's like the fight scenes aren't like they don't like go all out on the animation or anything.
Yeah, I just feel like normal fights.
Yeah.
Like it's not like crazy good hand to hand combat. It's usually, I mean, again, I've only watched the first episode, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It gets wilder. Is it that like the character development's crazy? Like.
Yeah, so like Takemichi, the main character, he kind of goes on a little bit of a journey, and then there's cool the people who you haven't seen yet, but a lot of like the higher ups of the street gang he's
gonna join
are like super cool. Like these guys like Draken and this guy Mikey are like super cool.
Sound like Yu-Gi-Oh characters.
Yeah. They got Yu-Gi-Oh hair, man.
Mikey.
Draken-kun. But it's yeah, and actually where it is right now, like what's coming out is I think is pretty cool and fun. But it has one of the worst villains, like one of the worst written villains I've ever seen. But I can't say it without spoilers. But
okay, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah,
definitely gonna catch up. How many episodes is it? Like 8 right now?
No, I think it's at like 17.
17.
Yeah,
on Crunchyroll.
It's on Crunchyroll.
I was watching on Crunchyroll and they only showed 8. I was like, maybe I'm tripping.
Maybe dubbed, it's only at 8. But I think no, because it was all it came out last season, spring season, and then it's however many weeks.
It's going until summer.
Yeah, however many weeks we are into this season, which I think we're at 6 weeks into this season. So,
do you feel like after this is not anime related at all? But do you feel like summer should ease into another mini spring? This is kind of dumb.
Just weather-wise?
Yeah.
Well, I think it used to. I think like you get a little bit of a cool down.
But now it's just like the leaves just die.
Yeah. It's just hot till October, and then it's 50 degrees.
I feel like I'm like seeing leaves die already. I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah. It's well, we're in Southern California, so there isn't really. It's kind of just summer, spring, the whole year round. But
that's true. Like, I mean, as cold as it'll like the coldest it gets is like 40 degrees at night. And then like during like the winter time, it'll be like 60 to 58 degrees.
Yeah, it's like the coldest. It's coldest during the day, like when the sun's out.
Yeah.
So, but no.
Jealous.
But I was living in New York, and it was the same thing. It would be summer until like late October, and then it would be immediately fall.
I love fall in New York, though.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And you can kind of like wear like a light jacket.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get the light jacket mode on, and like I bought so many light jackets, being like, I'm a hurt 'em. And then November hit, and it was like, fuck your light jackets. Like I bought them at the end of October, being like, okay, so I'll probably have to buy a real jacket in December. Nah, November hit. I had to buy the light jacket. I mean, I went all out. I bought a Canada Goose. I was like, fuck this. I'm a bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I need the feathers. Give me the feathers.
I'm a fucking bitch. Don't care.
It's November's like sneaky cold.
Yes.
In New York at least.
It uppercuts you.
You're
like, whoa. All right.
It's like kind of. I don't know if this is actually true, but from my experience, it's like usually colder than December. For whatever, like it gets super cold. It'll be like it'll sometimes hit like 0. I think there was a Thanksgiving where I was like legit like 0, like 2018 or something like that.
Yeah, like the one Thanksgiving I did spend in New York was really fucking cold. Like I remember walking to the train from my friend's house, being like, "What the fuck?" Like I should have called an Uber, because it was like a 15-minute walk to the train station. That poor bitch. Live closer to the house.
And then like December will be like chilly, and then January, February, March are pretty cold. But
well, March pretty warms up. Honestly,
Yeah.
February was pretty warm. Like I remember when we went
Last
to go
year.
see the My Hero movie, I wore just like a jean jacket and a hoodie.
oh, I do remember I was just wearing like a hoodie. Yeah.
People were out that day too. I was like,
Yeah.
this is dope. This is fucking dope. New York when people are out is great.
Yeah.
But then COVID.
COVID hit, baby.
We literally saw a guy passed out on the floor. I don't know if it was COVID related or not.
Yeah.
But he was just on the floor, and his kids were just like, "Daddy."
At the movie theater?
At the movie, you don't remember that?
I don't remember.
Oh my god! I remember we were like,
Yeah.
you might have gone to the bathroom, but I remember we were like, "Whoa, what was that?"
What the
and then
hell's
we were
going
like,
on here?
We're like, well, you think that was like COVID? And we're like, no,
COVID's not real.
COVID. We were like,
COVID.
I remember my last set. I literally said as I was getting off stage, "We're gonna be fine.
We'll be fine. It'll be 2 weeks. We're
I'm
good.
I was like, good luck. We're gonna be. I was like talking big shit. I was like, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah. I was talking shit. I was talking a lot of shit. I was like, yeah, it'll be 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Whew.
We're not Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here we are. Here we are now.
Still processing last year.
Still processing 2020.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna give Tokyo Revengers a shot.
Yeah, I think I don't know. People seem to be super into it for a reason. So I like it. It's like my weekly Sunday morning thing.
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah, I enjoy it, but I don't. Yeah,
Have you been watching anything new?
I feel silly like recommending it or talking about it too much, but I just started Haikyu.
Oh,
And,
the
it's great.
volleyball?
Yeah,
I love Haikyu.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's
so
great.
good.
Yeah. So it's almost funny. I'm like so late to the game. It's just funny being like, "Did you guys know Haikyu is good?" And I'm like,
Haikyu is great.
I'm like everyone knows it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm on the second season. I just ripped through the first season, but it's I just love a good sports anime. I love what I like. What I think what's good in a good sports anime is when they don't win when they're not supposed to.
Yes.
And I think it's very tempting a lot of times just to be like, oh, let's just give them the W.
Yes.
And Haikyu, they're like, no, these guys like just met.
Yeah.
They like are figuring it out. They're like they got some skills, but like they they're gonna they lose.
I think that's like the mark of a good storyteller when they're like, okay, because if they win, then it's kind of over.
Yeah.
And it's like you need to see your characters like really struggle and like go through it because then when they actually win, you're like,
Yeah. You're jumping off the.
Did you ever watch Ippo? Hajime Ippo?
No, I haven't seen Ippo.
Yeah. That's one of those like animes where like I would watch it doing push-ups. Like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Like, Haiku's great, man.
Yeah, I'm super into it. It's the show. I have to stop watching it. I have to like make myself go, okay, I did 3 episodes.
That's enough.
Yeah. And I'm like, I want to just keep press and play. Put
on sweatpants, order some bad food, and just watch it.
Yeah. Yes. Just like let it roll the whole night. But I'm like, I have to not binge this. Like I have to actually like enjoy it.
Yeah. That's good restraint.
Yeah.
I definitely binged. I think I watched the first 1.5 seasons, so I still haven't like caught up all the way, but it is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I stopped. I think Jujutsu Kaisen started coming on, and like I was like, all right, I don't have enough.
Oh yeah.
Bandwidth to watch all this.
Oh man, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll come back. I'll come back eventually.
Yeah, probably not till like.
Yeah.
Summer of next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a while. It'll be a year from now, maybe.
Yeah, Mop is good.
But it's got the movie coming out though.
Yeah, it'll be the movie. I think late this year. Who knows?
Attack on Titan's coming back late this year too.
Yeah, and then they got Chainsaw Man in the fall.
Demon Slayer's coming down. That's not Mappa, but like.
Yeah.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Fall and winter are gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's actually gonna be a lot of stuff.
Fall and winter are gonna be really insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of like. And then it's almost like please don't let there be anything else good that comes out because I'll be watching too many things.
I'm even like, how would they finish Attack? Because that's gonna they can't do 16 episodes again.
You think there's not enough?
Yeah,
not enough material to do 16?
No, I think there's too much material.
There's too much material to do 16.
Yeah, if you're gonna do a straight up adaptation, because they left right before the actual fight, and then that fight has to happen.
That fight's long,
and then what happens after that fight has to happen.
Yeah,
and then what happens after that fight has to happen.
Yeah,
and then there's a little bit of another downtime.
Yeah, there's a lot of
character moments, and then a fight happens, and then something else happens, and then something else happens.
Yeah,
there's a ton.
Yeah,
they got to go 24 episodes.
They'll probably got to do 24. Yeah,
or a movie.
Yeah, it'll be funny. They're like, the final season, part two.
Yeah,
final season, part two. You're like, you guys can't keep doing this. You can't keep.
If they do a movie, look. If they do a movie, which they shouldn't, because the ending isn't good. It's just not good. So like, if they do that movie, it's gonna do well, but it won't do well.
It won't do well.
People are gonna be like, "What the fuck was that shit?" So
yeah, I don't know. It would be like big and thrilling or something, but it'd be like the Wonder Egg Priority movie.
Yeah, I still haven't.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of it, but it was like the show everyone liked the show, and then the movie drops. Everyone's like, "What the fuck was this?" and you're like, "Oh, now I'm not gonna watch it." I was like, "Oh, I'll watch it." And then
I think I'll watch the show. Then I probably won't watch the movie. Unless, do you have to watch the movie to see how the show?
I think that's the end. Like the ending is the movie.
Wow, and the movie's on Funimation too.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is on Funimation.
You know what?
It's not a lot. You know what?
Maybe we should watch this.
just to be like, I want to see why people are so upset.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that is curious about that.
That is kind of like, I want to know why this is bad.
Yeah, and it's not too much of a commitment. Maybe.
We'll think about that.
Yeah. Maybe I'm circling back on the idea.
Yeah. My Hero. Speaking of movies, My Hero came out.
Yes.
This is what? It's been out for 2 weeks. It's held the number 2 position in Japan.
Number 2, just some American movies keeping it from going number 1.
Damn.
Fast 9 and Free Guy.
I heard Free Guy is really good.
I actually heard it too. I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it either. Just seeing that trailer, I was like, this is good.
I couldn't believe it.
But it is Ryan Reynolds, who is like a straight up legitimate star.
Yeah, he's great.
He's just
in
great in everything he does. Like he's been killing it. Like I don't think I've seen a Ryan Reynolds movie where I'm like, well, Ryan Reynolds was the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's always something else where you're like, rest in peace department. You're like, there's other things at play here.
Yeah. Like even Ryan Reynolds was good in that. So was my boy. You know, my boy.
Jeff Bridges?
No. Jeff Bridges was good in that too.
Who's in rest in peace department? I don't even know anyone else in that movie.
God damn it.
You can look it
why
up.
am I losing his name right now?
All right.
I literally just said he was my boy.
My boy, what's his face?
Men on the Train. Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon's in that movie.
Yeah, he's in that movie.
Oh, is he like one of the bodies that they're in or something?
He's a bad guy.
He's
the main protagonist. He's Ryan Reynolds' partner, and then he's the one that killed Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, man. That was like a movie that was just like in and out.
Did you go to the theater to see it?
No, I think I saw it on like HBO
or
something.
I saw it like on HBO, and I was like, I'll watch this. And then I was like, this sucks.
This movie sucks.
It was kind of bad, but
good
premise, but definitely they're trying to do like Men in Black.
That's exactly what it was. But the movie, My Hero movie, World Heroes Mission.
No, let's keep talking about R.I.P. real quick.
I know. I want to move on. No. Pull up these posters.
Yeah, I've been trying to avoid spoilers about it, but the general response is that it's really fucking good. It's the best movie out of all the movies.
That's exciting.
Yeah, which it better be if you're gonna change a whole season for it.
If you're gonna mess around with everyone's like a highly anticipated
arc
in the show, then it's
my villain better be good.
yeah.
My villain better be good.
Well,
Studio ball.
it'll be a good finale at least. It'll be a good way to leave off if they do it right.
Do you think this is what My Hero is going to be doing from now on, where they want to like have drop the mic finales ever since like how good Endeavor was?
Yeah,
where they're like, look, we'll bullshit you for the first 2 arcs of the season.
Yeah,
but then the last arc, we'll hit you with something that makes you like come in your pants.
I don't know how they would do it with what's coming next because I don't think you could really move anything around
unless they go like they move everything around and then they like do the Endeavor. You know how like the hospital scenes and everything like that.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Yeah,
but I'd be like, I don't even see like where the space could be for movies anymore, unless there is a spot they could do, but it would have to involve Midoriya not being there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So they could do that, but that would suck.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, I think it would have to take place after. This could be where maybe you go, let's do a Vigilantes movie or something.
True.
Let's start exploring the.
I would watch Vigilantes, like the movie.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it, so I would.
Or at least like a prequel All Might movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like All Might, like the fight between All Might and All for One. That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, something we haven't seen, but we heard about.
Yeah, I would for sure watch that.
Yeah. I think that would be maybe where those things would come in as they're working their way through the next arc because it is one big event, which I imagine will be the entirety of season 6.
I do think too, because there's part of me that heard, I don't know who said this, but like My Villain wasn't popular in Japan.
Right.
So I could see them like adding all this filler and like going for the more happy stuff because it was maybe people didn't like My Villain because it was too dark.
Yeah.
I wonder if how My Hero's doing right now. In Japan.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Like, are people liking how it's really dark right now?
It doesn't. There is no more light after this.
I mean, Horikoshi's talking about ending it.
Yeah,
so.
It's not My Hero manga popularity. Maybe we'll Google. Yeah, let's try that. Is Google's not 6 popularity reports or puzzle. Oh, this is just the character popularity.
I know, like out of sales, it was number 7.
Yeah, I think it was more popular in 2019. It looks like it was the 6th best-selling manga, and then it was the 8th best-selling manga in 2020. But there's also like reasons that could be true, where like Jujutsu Kaisen had like a big year.
Crazy. So did Demon Slayer.
Yeah. I think like Haikyu ended, so that was also like super big. I don't know. It's not like dark things don't do well there.
True.
Because Jujutsu Kaisen,
Demon Slayer,
Chainsaw Man, which is like the entirely fucked up. It's fucked up from start to finish. So it's like
but for a show that like started off lighthearted,
happy,
and then went dark, I think that could be kind of like jarring to an audience member who's like, well, it's not why I come here for this. I come here for something else. But
I remember I was super shocked because I think this is the first moment of extreme violence in the manga, at least, is when Overhaul just erases that guy's top half.
Yeah.
He's like, and I was like, whoa. I was like, I was not expecting that. I remember the manga, I remember reading it and being like, holy shit, I didn't know this was that kind of...
Oh, when he erased Magna?
Yeah.
You were like, whoa.
I was like, okay. I was like, damn, okay, I did not know.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a crazy frame that I wasn't expecting.
Yes. Even like the villains were like,
oh shit, we've been fighting too many heroes. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
But
speaking of looking forward to, so you told me about a commercial.
Oh yeah.
that for Taco Bell. And
yeah, man.
So Taco Bell went the anime route, which I understand. That makes sense if you think about it. Like I would assume they're like anyone who sits in a gamer chair, they're gonna want to eat our food. I've actually never had Taco Bell.
You've never had?
I've never had Taco Bell.
Really?
Never once eaten it. Like there was one moment where, when I was a kid, I didn't like Mexican food.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about like middle school.
Yeah.
The first piece of Mexican food I ever ate was Chipotle.
Okay, all right. That's a good place. That's not a terrible place to.
No, I love Mexican food.
Yeah.
Mexican food's my favorite food. Maybe Mediterranean.
Yeah, Chipotle is closer to the real thing than Taco Bell is. So
yeah. So like we were one time, I was in a Taco Bell and I was like looking and I was like, none of this looks good. So I just walked out and I walked to I like walked multiple blocks to a McDonald's.
Oh, I mean, you can't go wrong. But it's
Taco Bell?
No, between Taco Bell and McDonald's. So look, no bad decisions there. But no, I mean, look, I'm a big fan.
Big fan of Taco Bell?
Yeah. I think it's real good. Have you ever had like Del Taco? That's just a California thing, I think.
I've had Del Taco. I've had a burrito Del Taco and I didn't like it.
Yeah, it's Del Taco only tastes good after midnight. It's like only when you're like either.
I'm a Pollo Loco guy. Yeah,
Pollo Loco's pretty good. Yeah,
Pollo Loco is great.
Yeah,
Pollo Loco's my shit.
Yeah,
like if I was gonna take a fast food restaurant burrito type thing, Chipotle. Well, actually, Pollo Loco, Chipotle.
Yeah,
and the rest, I'm like,
I don't know. Yeah, I like Chipotle. I'm always like, is this $10? Is this worth $10? That's my only thing there. I'm like, is this $10? Yeah, it's more it's American food. It's definitely American. It definitely tastes, but I think it's actually Taco Bell's actually one of the healthier fast food choices. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, but it definitely tastes more like there's more like, I don't know, American. Like you're like, this is saucy. This is like saucy. It's not like
it's got the McDonald's chemicals in it.
Yeah. It's not that I don't know. You're not like tasting like a cumin or whatever. It's like a prominent spice or something in like Mexican food or something. But like it's more like you're like, all right, this is definitely not Mexican food, but it is good.
Okay.
But I think they've been doing like a series of commercials where they're kind of making them like it's a movie trailer.
Right.
But then like, you realize it's a Taco Bell commercial halfway through. But it's like high production quality.
So, well, I mean, they've got the money.
Mm-hmm. So this was actually I don't watch TV, so my dad actually on the phone was like, "Have you seen this Taco Bell anime commercial?" I was like, "What?"
I respect your father for recognizing anime. Like,
yeah.
My son watches these cartoons.
my son would love this commercial. He's like, I was like, "Oh no, I haven't seen it," and I checked it out. I was like, "This is actually like it's like pretty interesting." Like they kind of like give it their all.
Right. Let's pull it up.
Let's watch it here.
Already live Moss.
I know what it's like to lose something you love. Every day.
Oh, what?
Don't let it happen again. Every time nacho fries came back, that warm nacho cheese was drawing something closer to the surface.
So, what's your story?
What?
Yeah, right.
For what?
Hope. And these are our Mexican spices. Either we fight together, or we fry alone.
What? Fry Force.
Fry
okay.
Force, man.
Well fucking done.
Right.
That is good.
Isn't that
that
funny?
was really good.
Yeah.
How many views does that have?
I guess only 763,000.
Oh, that deserves that's really impressive.
Yeah, it's so funny. All the comments are just like, cool, but like once it's coming out,
that's a good show. Like, I love like there is like a legitimate story where her love got taken away, and then now he like works for the kaiju. Like, yo, what happened? Like this is about French fries. Is this an allegory for diarrhea? Is it? Is this all about diarrhea?
The rift. We gotta stop the rift from opening. We gotta stop.
You just see like this is actually, they zoom out. It's actually just some guy's stomach after he eats the fries.
Right. It's all going. This is what's going on inside your belly.
Oh man.
Is Pacific Rim, but but also Gundam and. I just watched it. Be like, this has no right to be this well animated. And like,
well, since it's probably like if this show was a real show, it would not look this good. Because it would have to, the frame rate and everything would be so much lower.
Yeah, but for a minute
long. Yeah, okay, let's watch it one more time.
Yeah.
Amazing. I would watch that. I would totally watch that.
Yeah.
This reminds me of, there's this thing I always see on Instagram where they like anime the mascots of fast food restaurants.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's like the clown, which is like Ronald
McDonald.
Yeah. There's like the Colonel.
Mm-hmm.
There's the King. There's the
right.
I think I don't know. There's not one that's like the Noid, but it would be really funny if there was
Anime Noid.
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
Yeah,
very impressive.
It's just funny.
Sorry, we're gonna say.
I was just saying, it's just funny how it hits all like the anime, like it's for hope and teamwork and all this.
Friendship and
friendship.
Now your friend is now an evil person.
Mm-hmm.
It's very shonen.
Yeah.
The funny thing to me is like at the very the monsters are only showing up for the fries.
Yeah, they show up anytime Taco Bell releases the nacho fries, the kaiju's come.
The kaiju's comes like, yo, stop releasing these fries.
You can't, man. They're too good. They're too good. Because we want them too. Like, have you ever had something so good it's worth kaiju's invading? You're like, the McRib is back, but we know what that brings.
No, I've never had anything that good. Oh, man.
Oh man,
but that was great.
Yeah, it's a fun
respect to the bell.
Yeah, and my dad brought it up because he was like, I think this is. He's like, I think this means anime. It's like more popular. I was like, I think it probably does mean that.
Yeah,
I was like,
definitely.
I think it does go there. There's enough.
This was on TV.
This is like a national ad. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, they go like, there's an audience for this.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't think it. I'm still not gonna go get Taco Bell.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna get Taco Bell
live on the podcast.
You know what?
We'll Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, just for doing this, you got me. I'm gonna go. I don't know what to order, but I'm gonna
just live Moss, man. There's no wrong answers. There's some staples that everyone's pretty into.
I just feel weird getting Taco Bell in Southern California.
I feel great doing it. I feel great. No, you know, as soon as you accept that it's not Mexican food, then it doesn't even feel like you're slapping anyone in the face.
That's true.
As you see a taco stand across the street, you're like, I'm going to go Taco Bell.
They're just like, nah, I get it.
Okay, we get it.
Can you get me some too? Tell us what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like it? Did you not like it? Comment down below. Like this video, though.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And my name's Opie.
I'm Damien.
This is Phil and Non-Canon.
Appreciate watching.
Bye.
Bye.